Now have some insight this morning into who will be the Secretary of State. It seems as if, and we talked to Brad Blakeman on the show earlier this morning, it was floated, kind of put out there over the weekend to see how this would play, and it seems like it's being received pretty well, although the mainstream media is concerned that Rex Tillerson, the CEO of Exxon, who could be the next Secretary of State, may have ties to Vladimir Putin. He's an oil tycoon, as some of the mainstream media headlines have been playing it overnight.
Yeah, he's actually going to be on Fox News Sunday with our own Chris Wallace this morning, and in that interview, we can play part of it. He's talking about Tillerson and how he's so much more than a CEO. Here's what he said about him.
Let me ask you about Rex Tillerson,
okay,
head of ExxonMobil. Why does a business executive make sense as the chief diplomat?
Well, in his case, he's much more than a business executive. I mean, he's a world-class player. He's in charge of, I guess, the largest company in the world. He's in charge of an oil company that's pretty much double the size of his next nearest competitor. It's been a company that's been unbelievably managed. And to me, a great advantage is he knows many of the players, and he knows them well. He does massive deals in Russia. He does massive deals for the company, not for himself, for the company.
You know, he says he knows many of the players. Many of the players on the international scene know him as well. It was Bob Gates, apparently, and Condoleezza Rice that brought his name forward and said he would be a very substantive and credible pick for Secretary of State.
Both really respectable people on that level.
Incredibly well respected at that level.
But the question now for the American people is, who is Rex Tillerson? Because a lot of people don't know him. He has not been on the public stage.
Interesting you ask, Abby.
We have someone that can help.
We do. So Bob Murray is the CEO of Murray Energy, and he's known Rex Tillerson for many, many years. And Bob joins us on the phone this morning to give us some insight into exactly who Rex Tillerson is. Bob, nice to have you on the show.
Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, folks.
So
I've known Rex Tillerson for only about 5 years through the Boy Scouts of America, a wonderful organization. He was the president of the Boy Scouts of America from 2010 to 2012. But I followed his illustrious career since he became president of ExxonMobil in 2004.
What kind of a guy is he?
He's a man who is, in my opinion, a great diplomat, very experienced, particularly on the international scene, perhaps more than any other executive. There's no question that the United States has lost respect and status with all of our countries of the world, both allies and opponents. And what we'll now have is a seasoned, experienced executive as Secretary of State rather than incompetent politicians in Barack Obama, Sean Kerry, and Hillary Clinton, who have all mishandled our international affairs. He'll do a wonderful job in that role. The thing that I like about him best, he's a production man. He has always produced a product for the benefit of society. He'll be an outstanding Secretary of State.
Well, Bob, there are concerns from mainstream media and from even folks in the Senate that will ultimately have to get him through a confirmation about his business dealings, his potential close ties with Vladimir Putin and Russia. What is your response to that? What would you tell someone that had some of those concerns about Rex Tillerson?
I believe that those experiences that he's had with Russia and Vladimir Putin will be positive for America. There's no question that during the Senate confirmation project, he'll be attacked. So will Exxon to get the things out of them that they've tried to get, the radical environmentalists, the Democrats that have tried to get out of him through the legal process. It'll be a difficult confirmation, but he will be confirmed because he's perhaps the most outstanding person that I can think of to be representing the United States of America around the world.
Bob Murray, thank you very much for your insight this morning. You served with him on the Boy Scouts of America, and good insight on his time at Exxon as well. Bob Murray, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Bob.